If you're wondering which earbuds for running are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it.
Anker Soundcore V20i. These things are so cheap, you'll have more money left for, well, more running gear, I guess. And they actually stay put while you're panting up a hill. The sound quality isn't going to win any awards, and they leak audio like a sieve, but they have flashy lights to make sure cars see you before you see them, which is a plus. Would I buy it? Yes! If I'm on a tight budget and mostly listen to podcasts while jogging, these are a no-brainer.
Shox Open Run Pro 2. These are my absolute go-to for running. They fit so securely, they feel like they're part of my skull. And the sound quality has some actual bass, which is a miracle for bone conduction. For how much they cost, though, you'd think the buttons would be easier to press with my clumsy, sweaty sausage fingers, and the water protection is somehow worse than their cheaper model, so don't go swimming with them. Would I buy it? Yes. If you're a serious runner who wants premium sound without getting hit by a bus, these are worth every penny.
Shox Open Fit 2. Finally, a pair of Shox that don't feel like a science experiment on your head. These are so light and comfy with my glasses on. Plus, they have a real button instead of some stupid touch controls that never work when you're sweating. You're still gonna hear every screaming child in your neighborhood because there's zero noise cancellation, and they are pretty damn expensive for not having a lot of extra features. Would I buy it? Maybe if I had the cash and my main goal was to stay aware of my surroundings while having a secure fit and great battery life.
Anker Soundcore C30i. I'll give them this. These things are ridiculously stable. You could probably do gymnastics in a hurricane and they wouldn't fall off your ears. But man, the sound has absolutely no bass, like zero. And after an hour, they start to feel like a tiny vice is clamping on your ear. Would I buy it? No, because while they stay put, I had multiple pairs of a similar model just straight up die on me, and listening to music with no low end is just depressing.
Anker V30i. These sound surprisingly good for an open-ear design, with clear details, and the call quality is so crisp, my mom thought I finally bought an iPhone. Just don't believe the robust bass marketing hype on the box because it's a damn lie, and the volume won't get loud enough to drown out your own heavy breathing on a tough run. Would I buy it? Yes, if I took a lot of calls while jogging and wanted to hear my surroundings, but not if I need my music to feel like a rave in my ears.
Tozo Open Earring. These things are so light at just over 5 grams that you might actually forget you're wearing them and toss them in the laundry, which would be a bad time since their IPX5 water resistance is for sweat, not a full wash cycle. They stay put during a run and the battery lasts forever. But in the city, the sound gets totally drowned out, so you'll hear more of your own wheezing than your power playlist. Would I buy it? Yes, if I only ran on quiet trails and had a habit of losing my earbuds, because at least these are affordable.
Nothing ear. Open. Nothing went for a futuristic look here, but the case rattles like a tin of mints in your pocket, which is not the vibe when you're trying to look cool on your run. They fit securely, even during intense workouts, and are super comfy, but they let in so much noise that you'll hear every single car, dog, and gossiping neighbor, which might be a pro for safety or a con for your sanity. Would I buy it? Maybe if I wanted to stay hyper-aware of my surroundings and didn't mind my workout being interrupted by the sound of someone's poodle barking at a leaf.
Shox Open Dots 1. Shox ditched the typical ear hook for these slick mini earring clips that look way less dorky than classic sports buds, and at 6.5 grams, they won't pull on your ears. They stay locked in during workout and have great sound, but the touch controls are a pain to use, and they sit a bit closer to the ear canal, slightly reducing that open ear awareness you need to avoid rogue cyclists. Would I buy it? No, because fumbling with touch controls while I'm trying not to trip over my own feet is a recipe for disaster.
Anker Soundcore AeroFit 2. These are the masters of comfort, with an adjustable hook that clicks into place so they feel super secure whether you're running or bench pressing. Plus, they have a solid IP55 rating for all your sweaty endeavors. The battery life is great, and they even support high-quality LDAC audio. But some sounds can get a bit muddy, and the spatial audio is about as spacious as a closet. Would I buy it? Yes, the adjustable fit is a game changer, and for this price, it's a steal, even if the sound isn't perfect. JBL Sound Gear Sense. These have adjustable hooks to keep them from flying off during a 2-hour run. And an IP54 rating means they can handle sweat. but the 6-hour battery life is pretty damn short for anything but your workout. The sound is surprisingly rich for open ears, letting you hear your surroundings, but if you crank the volume for that final push, the bass just gives up and goes home. Would I buy it? No, because if I need that motivational bass drop to get me up a hill, the last thing I want is for it to sound like a gentle tap dance.
Shocks Open Fit Air. These things are so ridiculously light and comfy, you'll forget you're wearing them, which is perfect until you try to change the volume with their awkward touch controls and accidentally pause your music 15 times. The sound is clear, letting you hear that car speeding towards you, but in a busy city, your death metal playlist will sound more like a polite suggestion in the background. Would I buy it? Yes, because being able to hear the ice cream truck over my music is a feature, not a bug. Bose Ultra Open Earbuds. The sound quality on these is shockingly rich for something that just kind of hangs on your ear. But they have this immersive audio feature that makes you feel like you're running through a concert, which is just unsettling when you're alone in the woods. They let you hear everything around you perfectly for safety, but don't expect to feel that deep bass drop when your favorite jam comes on. It's more of a bass suggestion. Would I buy it? Yes, if I wanted my runs to feel like a high-fidelity nature documentary with a background soundtrack.
Anker Soundcore AeroFit Pro. These actually sound pleasant right out of the box and have an IPX5 water resistance rating. But for a Soundcore product, the bass is surprisingly shy, like it's afraid to come out and play. They also block out so much noise that they defeat the purpose of being open ear, turning my run next to traffic into a fun game of guess the approaching vehicle. Would I buy it? No, because if I wanted to be completely oblivious to my surroundings, I'd just get noise-canceling buds and run with my eyes closed.
Amazfit Up. These are the budget kings. Super comfy and they cling to your ears better than a needy toddler, which is great because my old buds used to leap out of my ears mid-run. The sound is way better than you'd expect for the price, though the high notes can get a little sharp, like a tiny squirrel screaming directly into your ear canal. Would I buy it? Yes, because they're cheap, they work, and I've been using them for every single run since I got them.
SoundPete's Pearl Clip Pro. These things clip on so securely, you'd think they were government-issued tracking devices, which is great for running because they are not going anywhere. The problem is, the battery only lasts about 3 hours, and they leak so much sound your fellow joggers will know all the words to your guilty pleasure playlist. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I only ever ran for 2 hours and wanted to give everyone around me a free concert. Edifier Comfo C. These are so ridiculously comfortable and lightweight, you might actually forget you're wearing them. Plus, the open-ear design means you can hear that cyclist yelling at you to get out of the way. They've got a solid IP56 rating against water and dust, but the charging case is a bit of a chonker to carry in your running shorts. Would I buy it? Yes. The combination of comfort, situational awareness, and decent battery life makes them a fantastic and safe choice for pounding the pavement.
SoundPete's Pop Clip. This design is super secure for running, and they even have a clever system to reduce wind noise so you are not just listening to a hurricane in your ears. The bass is pretty weak though, like a newborn kitten. And the fact that you have to sign up for yet another app is just plain rude. Would I buy it? Maybe, if my running route is always windy and I only listen to podcasts, because that bass isn't doing any favors for my pump-up jams.
Sony LinkBuds Open. Sony's donut-shaped earbuds are brilliant for letting you hear your surroundings, and they're crazy comfortable, but they feel so loose I was constantly terrified they were going to launch out of my ears mid-stride. They have some moisture protection for sweat, but that feeling of impending doom as they wobble around is a mental workout I did not sign up for. Would I buy it? No. I want to focus on my run, not play a constant game of is it still in my ear?
Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the earbuds for running for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.